Hello, thank you so much for joining me for nature outdoor yoga today. I really love nature. It feels so good for me to be outside with the breeze and with sunshine. And I wanted to share with you some movements that you can do outside in nature. So whether you're taking a walk and you want to stop, drop, and do yoga, these are some things that you can remember to incorporate throughout your day. So let's move our bodies. And as we move our bodies, for this particular sequence, I'm going to try to give you less cues so that you can enjoy more of the scenery and the movements and just getting to know how this feels in your body and feeling more confident in your movement practice. We'll start off in a standing position, arms by your sides. We'll soften the knees. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Let the eyes close. And simply give yourself several moments to feel rooted down at the feet. With the eyes closed, just notice what's happening around you, whether you're practicing right now in nature or from your home space. Just simply notice the sounds around you. If you see these as distractions, just know that these are temporary things that come and go. All we need to do is be aware that we're in our bodies, offering ourselves this time of practice. Take a deep inhalation, feel the chest rise. And as you exhale, feel the torso soften. Feel so much gratitude for the ability to go outdoors, to breathe, to move your body, and to feel connected to nature and the universe. From here, we'll start to flutter the eyes open, coming back into this beautiful space. As you inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, take your shoulders back and down. Let's do that a couple more times. Just bringing some mobility to the shoulders, and at the same time, just releasing any stress or tension from the body. The next time the shoulders come up, back, and down, set them away from the ears. From here, inhale, take the fingers wide. As you exhale, go ahead and cross one arm over the other. Bend your elbows. Maybe the hands meet. Now, keep the shoulders low. Lift the elbows up. Feel a nice stretch at the shoulders and the upper back space. Just hold and breathe. Taking one more round of breath here. Exhale, lower the elbows. Release. Inhale, reach the fingers out. Now on your next exhale, opposite arm crosses over, elbows bend, maybe the hands meet. Keep the shoulders low, lift the elbows. Hold the lift and breathe. On the next exhale, release the elbows. Inhale, reach the fingers out. And exhale, lower the hands down. Take a full round of breath. Exhale, let it go. Now from here, we're going to start to work with our standing balance. So today I'm feeling very grateful to not have to worry about my mat because I feel really rooted down in nature. You can do this barefoot if you really want to connect with the earth and get a release that way. So I recommend bringing your hands to your hips. Shift weight over to one leg. As you inhale, lift the opposite knee. Now exhale, open that knee out, external rotation for the hip. Inhale, bring the knee back in, and then exhale, tap the toe down. And again, inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, open it up, external rotation. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, tap the toe down. We've got one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring it back in. And then exhale, set the foot down. Now shift weight so that you're equally distributed between both feet. Notice how that felt for your balance, and then let's see what happens on the other side. Now inhale, lift opposite leg. Exhale, open the knee out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, tap the toe down. We've got 2 more. Movement following the breath. Exhale opens us out. Inhale brings it in. And then exhale, tap it down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring it back in. And then exhale, lower down. Shift the weight. Distribute it evenly throughout the body. And then from here, bring your feet together. As you inhale, arms rise up, fingertips towards the sky, ears between biceps. Here you can interlace your fingers and then take both of your arms over to one side. Send the hips to the opposite direction. Now, you can keep your hands together or you can lower your bottom arm, reaching through the fingertips, feeling a nice deep stretch in the side body. Inhale, lift. Arms move over to the opposite direction. Option to stay here, or option to lower the arm down. Reach through the fingers, hold and breathe. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the hands down. From here, separate the feet wider, much wider than the hips. Make sure you feel stable. Rotate the toes out. Coming into a goddess squat. This is a great position to do in nature. Feel so grounded and connected and strong. So we're going to lift the arms up, imagining your body in the shape of a star. Now from here, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Take a squat. And then extend the limbs. Continue. Taking 2 more, feel the strength building in the thighs. From here, arms come down. Rotate toes of one foot facing away. Your other foot is at 90 degrees. From here, open the arms out. Bend the knee so the knee is tracking above the ankle. Fingers are reaching in opposite directions. Gaze is to your right middle finger of your arm above your bent knee. Feels so nice to feel the breeze. Really grounding down through the feet. Now follow me as I move with the breath. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, back to our warrior 2. Continue to follow me. Find your way back to center. All 10 toes facing the same direction. Before we do that on the other side, let's come into some spinal twisting. Send the toes back out, heels in. Now bend the knees, take the palms to the thighs, thumbs are facing in. Don't let the hips go lower than the knees. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, one shoulder dips. Inhale back to center. Exhale, opposite shoulder dips. Continue to allow the movement to follow the breath. Press feet to the ground, straighten the legs, send the heels out. Now we're going to rotate the opposite foot, opposite direction. So taking the same thing we did on this side to the other side. Turn the toes. Straight leg foot stays at 90 degrees. And then fly the arms. So we've arrived to our warrior two. We make sure the knee is tracking above the ankle. We feel the strong foundation. Feel the work of our legs holding us into this powerful position. Warrior two. Gaze to the front middle finger. Now allowing ourselves to move with the breath. Inhale, extend the limbs. Exhale is warrior two. 2 more times. All 10 toes facing the same direction. Let's start to heel toe the feet a little closer together. Now it's up to you how close you want to bring the feet together. From here, we're going to take some hip circles. So take your hands to your hips and just start to move the circles in a clockwise direction. You decide how far back you want to take the hips. And then when you're ready, move opposite direction. Find your way back to center. And bring the feet to hip distance. And from here, just lift one heel and draw circles with the knee. Getting mobility for the ankle. And then circle around opposite direction. Set that heel down, shift the weight over to the straight leg, lift the opposite heel. And start to draw circles with your knee. And then in the opposite direction. And from here, set the foot down. Relax the arms by your sides. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils. As you exhale, lower the chin towards the chest. As you inhale, go ahead and bring your left ear above your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest, take it over to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Continue to move from side to side, taking these half circles. And as you're doing this, if you notice that one side feels tighter than the other, you can pause there, breathe into it longer, giving yourself time to allow any congestion and stagnation to release from this space. Eventually bring yourself to center once you've evened out the sides. Lift your chin. Now from here, take a deeper bend in your knees. And as you take a deeper bend on your knees, sit back a little bit, bring your palms to your thighs. Now as you inhale, send your chest forward. Exhale, round your spine. Now as you move through extension and flexion of the spine, try to not press your hands on your knees. So not only are we practicing in nature, but we're also moving through all the spinal movements, keeping a healthy spine. Come back to center. Press your feet to the ground, straighten the legs, keep the feet hip distance. On an inhale breath, reach the fingertips up. And then as you exhale, open the arms, twist to the right. Inhale, lift the fingers up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, find center. Exhale, twist to the left. We've got one more on each side. Now, as you lower your hands down, interlace your hands behind your back. Now, if your fingers don't interlace, if your palms don't meet, don't worry, you can use a strap, a yoga strap, a scarf, a belt, anything to just position between your hands if you can't make that connection. So don't worry, you can use props. Now, if you are using a prop or your hands come together, follow me as we move. Inhale, lift the hands, open the heart. Exhale, lower the fist down. A couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And again, open the heart. Exhale, lower. Release. Take it to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Release the hands. And just let the arms rest by your sides. Take a full round of breath here. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale, open your mouth, big sigh of relief, letting go. Now we can activate and build a little more strength. So we're gonna face one direction, starting with our feet hip distance. We'll pick up one foot and bring it back. So as we bring the foot back, we wanna come onto the toes, the heel is lifted, the front knee is bent, and then we lift the arms up. Gaze is forward. From here, we can take a few knee bends. Coming back to feeling the strength in the legs. And let's take that on the other side. Bring the feet together. And give yourself a full round of breath. Then step the feet open wider, back to our wide-legged stance. Now this time we're gonna come into a fold. So bring your hands to your hips. As you inhale, open your heart, send your elbows back. As you exhale, dive forward, hinge at the hips. Now as you hinge at the hips, you can move your hands from your waist down to the ground, or maybe you take your hands to your ankles. If you feel stable here, you can pull your body closer to your legs. Or maybe you take your hands to the middle of the feet. You decide what's comfortable for you. You can even take your hands behind your low back, interlace your fingers, and as you inhale, lift the fist up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Back to shoulder and chest opening. from here. If you want to take it deeper, inhale, half lift. As you exhale, bend one knee, straighten the opposite leg. Keep the sole of the foot down, and then take your hands over to the other side, switch it up. So just moving from one side to the other and focusing on keeping the hips low. Take one more on each side. Back to center. Inhale, half lift. Pause here for an exhale breath. And then inhale, crown of the head rises up. Heel toe the feet back towards hip distance. Now, as you come back to your hip distance, soften the knees, little micro bend. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Let the arms come by your sides. Palms are facing forward. Bring the gaze inward. Close the eyes. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Imagine that you've got a weighted blanket resting on your shoulders. And allowing this weight to just let the shoulders soften. Remember to keep a bend in the knees. Pull the belly button towards the spine. This will feel better for your low back. Holding here in this standing foundation. Rooting down through the feet. Connected to Mother Earth. Giving yourself this time to feel all the sensations around you. Offering yourself this time of movement and breath work as an act of self-love. Continue this breath connection. Continue to expand with each round of breath. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Knowing that anytime you need to rebalance yourself, you can always come back to your breath. Anytime you need to shift energy, you can come back to your physical movement. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, fingertips towards the sky. So much gratitude for beautiful nature. And then exhale, bring the thumbs down the midline, connecting to your heart center. Once you feel the thumbs connected to your heart, notice all the energy at your heart space. Notice this energy that you've created through your movement, through your practice, through self-care. Now, if you'd like to join me as we close our practice together today, you can lift your thumbs to your third eye, space between the eyebrows. Taking a full round of breath here. Clarity of thought. And now lowering the fingertips towards the lips. Take a full round of breath here. Clarity of speech. And now bring the thumbs back to the heart center. Full round of breath. Clarity of action. Peace to you. Namaste.